YouTube, how's it going? It's KARLISGREAT here, and welcome back to a video in this channel. Probably been a while, because, you know, I've been streaming what a lot, and honestly, there hasn't been a lot of things. I mean, I'm trying to make, I have some videos in progress, but I just need to finish those games. But I just wanted to make a video on the new game that recently came out yesterday, OUTLAST Trials, because I've been waiting for this game for like half a year already. It's been crazy since my last video on this game, which was like half a year ago, which is the closed beta. And you already know how that went.
Flashback.
Oh!
Oh god, he's right here.
Run! Run!
Now we watch. Now we watch.
End of flashback.
Yeah, so anyways, so today's video, as you read in the title, I'm going to give you guys some beginner tips and tricks, because I'm also a beginner in the game, but I have some few pointers in the game if you're like new to this, if you haven't played the closed beta. Or if you've played the closed beta, I'll give you some tips on the game if you don't have it yet. Because either you don't have the game, or you just don't have a good computer running. Because this game is really quite graphic. So yeah, so I'm gonna read you my tips and tricks that I wrote. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I'll go on the script, sometimes I won't. Because this is just like out of scratch, but I'll just give you the short synopsis of the script. Alright. Tip number 1. So when you start the game, you literally start with nothing, by the way. So you don't start with any rigs. So this is for tips for the people who have played closed beta. So you don't start with any of your perks, you don't start with any of your like rigs, your little devices. You don't start with a lot. You just start 0. So you just have to play the first trial first, like just literally naked, just like nothing. Just play from scratch. Hopefully you make it. I mean, it's pretty easy to do, but like that's literally just my tips. So like, you know how in the in-game mechanic that sliding, kicking your enemies, or like anything to do with interactions, or like kicking down doors, or actually charging at doors by yourself, you have to earn those perks now. You can't, it's not like on you anymore. You have to earn them. Because literally all you can do at level 0 is just hopefully run, hide, survive. You don't start with anything. You just have to work with what you got based on the trial you do, which is the first trial. Tip number 2. You are at the end of every trial you do, depending on you fail or pass. Well, typically failing, you would just get the worst grade, but if you pass, your grade evaluation depends on your performance on the trial. So say that you didn't get hit a lot, or you didn't get any like psychosis, any status, or you just avoided a lot of danger, you would get a higher grade, like an A+. I'm pretty sure A+ is the highest grade evaluation you can get. I don't think there's an N. I don't remember, but I'm sure. Probably during like one of the edits, it'll be like a little description thing that'll say like what's the highest grade and stuff. So yeah, but like say if you do get hit, say if you do pass it, but you still got hurt a lot, or you got like status effect a lot, or you just got caught a lot, you'll probably get a lower grade like a C or a D. So again, if you want to do good, if you want to get like good scores, you just have to avoid a lot of danger. You just gotta hide. You can't just go brave, because otherwise you're not gonna get the best evaluation. So say like everybody else got like an A or like a B, but you got like a C or a D. That's your performance. It's not the overall group performance. That's your responsibility. Alright. Tip number 3. Cosmetics. So you know how in this game, there's like a bunch of cosmetics you can unlock, like customizing your room, customizing your stuff. So yeah, it's not free anymore. That was just only for the closed beta. So you have to earn everything by earning money, but honestly earning money in this game is pretty easy. So keep in mind cosmetics to unlock them, because you start with like the basic cosmetics like in the closed beta, but there's a rarity system in this game. And you get like different kinds of decorations, but in order to get more of these decorations, you just have to do the trials, and it's like a random roulette at the moment that I've noticed so far as I was playing it and seeing other people playing it. So every cosmetic you get is just basically random, so you're not going to have the same cosmetics you get. So like, as you can see, I have like, so in like my group, I have like a different like floor plan. me show you. Yeah, I have a different floor plan that's an epic rarity, but nobody else has it because it's just random. So yeah, so it's just a random thing. You just have to, you just gotta hope basically. It's RNG basically. Okay. Tip number 4. How to progress in the game. So how to progress is just, it's kind of straightforward at the moment. You just have to complete trials, which is pretty simple. So you just complete more trials, you level up essentially, and the more you level up, the more you earn. So yeah, so you just gotta keep doing trials and just try and survive and complete them. Even if you get a bad grade, you'll still get a lot of you'll still get a quite good amount of XP and money, just as long as you survive. Number 5, okay, so I don't know if you guys know this, well you probably don't know this because it's a beginner tutorial. So when you start off so eventually when you reach level, I believe level 2, you talk to
Yeah. Take care now.
you talk to the engineer guy. I'm gonna call him Carl because he kind of looks like Carl. I think his name was Carl in the game. I don't remember. So you just talk to the engineer guy, and what he does is he will give you, or you see these little green tickets. How to unlock these green tickets, you have to level up, essentially. And every time you level up, you earn more green tickets. And these green tickets are used to buy your perks and up. So there are 4 different types of rigs. These are like the main rigs, starting rigs. There's the stun rig, the blind rig, the heal rig, and the x-ray rig. But I recommend, to start off the game, the stun or heal, in my opinion, because those are probably the best. Mainly the heal one, because, you know, you get to heal. Stun's pretty good, just because you get to throw a powerful, like, shockwave at them and it like stuns them like for like a good amount. But obviously, as you can see, I picked blind because I kind of like the blind one because it makes like a giant smoke screen essentially. X-ray, in my opinion, it's an okay one.
Good look out there.
It just helps you, gives you insight of like your enemy's location, so it's like pretty good at times. But most of the time, you can hear them a lot because they're always nearby. But yeah, so I recommend if you're starting the game, do stun or heal. If you're playing the game by yourself, if you start off the game by yourself. But if you play with others, you can use the other ones if they're running like heal or stun, because stun or heal honestly is probably the best to start with. Just because they benefit you. Okay, it's like, okay, the smoke one's more like a landmine trap thing, but like, thing is, if you're in a situation where you get cornered, you kind of don't want to use it because in case if they like block your way, because typically they will typically block your way. So yeah, so stun or heal rig, it's up to you. That's just in my opinion. I mean, maybe the X-ray rig will be probably good if you play solo, just to get your enemy insights and stuff. So yeah, that's my opinion. All right, tip number 6. So this is if you're playing with co-op. So if you play with your friends, make sure to pay attention to your friends' gamer tags on like Steam and stuff. So you make sure you remember the name. So like my friend Ace, for example, ACR081. So typically on the map there will be there's typically going to be more trial runners, but apparently they will share the same name as a random person. But their letters will be like mismatched. So pay attention to that, because those are enemies and they will stab you. And they are pretty annoying because they typically follow you, and I'm pretty sure they usually just target one person. So yeah, make sure to always pay attention to your friends' gamer tags, because otherwise, yeah. Oh yeah, also keep in mind, I looked up on the wiki what these guys' names were. They're literally called imposters. Yep, Among Us reference. Yeah. Yeah, Among Us. Yeah, we love that. We love the Among Us jokes. Yep, laugh it up. Yep, these edits are funny. Okay, tip number 7 for people who play co-op. If you're gonna play with friends, I recommend you playing with the voice chat feature to make your experience more fun. Because with the voice chat feature, The cool thing about it is that the enemies can actually pick up voice recognition, so they can actually hear you. So if you like start talking loud, they will actually go to your direction. It's kind of scary, bro, because like if you're talking to your teammates, and there's also a proximity thing. So if you're far away from your teammates, you probably won't be able to barely hear them. But I think that's just, in my opinion, to make the game experience cooler. But it's up to you. You can do VC, but I just recommend doing the voice chat, in-game voice chat, to make the game experience like more scary. And I feel like that's kind of the point of it, you know, to have like a scary experience, but also have a good time. And yeah, I think that's kind of about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video of OUTLAST Trials. I'm starting to do more. I'm gonna start doing more content on this game because I actually do enjoy this game. This is one of the games that I've actually enjoyed quite a while. You know, 'cause I know you guys sure enjoy like my Minecraft videos, my Yu-Gi-Oh videos and stuff, but I just want to change it up for my channel, just to spice things up. Because this is a really new game, and I really want to get into this game more because this has a lot to do. Because this game has a lot, because this game gives me like a Dead by Daylight vibe or Friday the 13th game. If you guys know what I mean, like, you know, you're like a survivor and you're trying to escape this like room or mission. And it gives it gives you a challenge and it's really fun. So yeah, also from time to time, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming this a lot because it just, I mean, I might stream it sometimes if I want to do like a solo run of it, or just like if I want to do like duos, trios, or a full group. So it kind of just like, if you want to see like full group streams of me doing it, but that kind of just depends on my other friends' schedules too, depending what they do. But most of the time, they're just sleeping. They're just sleeping. Don't mean to call you out, AC. I'm just kidding. AC, I know you're watching the video, but don't call me out. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I know like I haven't been posting videos a lot lately, but that's just because of streaming. But honestly, I kind of like streaming because you guys seem to be enjoying the streams too, because you guys always just watch my streams, you hop on, you want to chat with me, ask questions. And yeah, so I think it's more fun streaming. Plus, with streaming, I get to capture the best moments. Because here's the downside about recording. Like, recording obviously is easier just because, you know, you just capture the moments you want. But the most annoying thing about it, because every time when I don't record, I always get the best moments. Now, this is why I started streaming, because I want to capture the best moments for you guys, and I want you guys to laugh. Get some laughs and get some giggles. But yeah, so that's kind of like my reason for streaming. But it's also enjoyable because you guys seem to like them too. And I appreciate the support on those streams too. And the channel's been going up too, just because you guys liking the streams. I do appreciate them. And I also get funny alerts.
Markov wants you to be free.
So yeah, so anyways guys, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hope you have a great rest of your day. If you're watching the video, or a great night. I don't know when you guys are gonna watch this video. To be honest, I don't even know when this video, I mean, it's probably gonna go out today. What's today? May 19th. Yeah. It's gonna maybe come out because I'm probably gonna be editing this afterwards. So yeah. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. See y'all later. Bye.